Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Last day of July 31st here, 2026. We are, a month into this now. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, wanted to kick it off before my birthday on July 2nd. We did that. Getting a little bit of growth. We're up to 91 subscribers, so thank you. As much as I hate to admit this because I am not a TikTok fan, I've thrown out a couple shorts here and there, and those are getting thousands of views. Again, it goes back to people's attention spans being so short. Life after COVID, the introduction of TikTok, everyone has like this 5-second attention span. So I know no one these days, especially the younger generation, necessarily wants to see or listen to anything that's even 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long, hour long. I don't know how the guys like Joe Rogan and them can do 2 almost 3 hour long podcasts and still retain people's attention from time to time. I know I can't even do it. I try, but I can't. Just got in my workout. Workouts are done for the week. I've got to head up to Danforth to finish doing some bush hogging this week for my company, Maxed Out Services. And it's amazing what you can do when you work full time. You want more for yourself. You get the workout in. Still do my chamber stuff. Still do my business stuff. Weird how that works, right? So, got an early, maybe late, I guess, Savage of the Week. I'm going to go with Steph Curry right now, okay? I need everyone to keep your eyes on Steph Curry. He's being a silent assassin right now. He is being very quiet, and no moves are happening right now. I want to see him go to the San Antonio Spurs. That's just my 2 cents. I want to see that boy. I mean, yes, LeBron's my number one. Steph is right there. But I'd love to see him play with the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama. That'd be so cool. Been listening to a lot of good podcasts this week. And listening, learning, trying to pick up as much info as possible and learn more about myself even. And one topic that I have been so, I guess maybe consumed with, passionate about, is the making moves in silence. But I also know about me, it is one of those that I have a tendency of getting judgmental on. And, to whoever's listening this, don't take it personal. It's just how my brain works, right? We are all different, and that is A-okay. And what makes you happy is wonderful. What makes me happy is wonderful. If we all thought the same way, we wouldn't even be able to have any dialogue. So you've got to have it, right? But it's just how my mind works. And it's not so much necessarily listening to the entrepreneurs that I envy and such. Because let's face it, there are big dogs worldwide that are in your face, showy, flashy, got to announce everything. But the factor that I appreciate the most is the make your moves in silence. And I've allowed that to really take over my life. You will see me post about things on my social medias, maybe after I've accomplished something, after I've purchased something, like just to let people know that, hey, now I'm offering this service with my business. It's never so much about like, hey, look at the pickup I just bought. I don't care. I also know that for some people that gives them that dopamine and those clicks and those likes, and people are like, congratulations, hard work pays off, blah, blah, blah. For me, that shit annoys me, okay? Anybody can go get a fucking loan at the bank and sign their name to a vehicle. I don't know what your interest rate is. I don't care. I don't know what your credit score is. I don't care. It annoys me when people say hard work pays off. Okay, so you just financed this $20,000 snowmobile. Hard work pays off. You've got this payment on something that you can use a couple times a year. I mean, again, it's all in what interests you, right? But that term hard work pays off is so redundant. But no, I like to let people know, like, after the fact. Also has shifted from even, like, when I travel and stuff like that. Because, yes, I am blessed with the fact that we're able to vacation at the rate we've been able to over the past few years and can continue to. Gracious for the work, but also I have to put in that work to make sure that XYZ happens, the business stays running, all the bills get paid for the stuff that keeps my business afloat, right? So even laid off that because a lot of people can post on this vacation and they've got that thing on a credit card that they're going to have to pay for the next 3-4 years or whatever the case may be. But that dopamine fix makes them happy. People are like, oh my God, good for you, must be nice, blah, blah, blah. To me, it's fucking annoying. Live your life, okay? I appreciate and enjoy humbleness. Also goes in line with business. If you haven't created anything, then shut the fuck up until it's somewhere. Allow the proof to be in the pudding, like, hey, I created this, now look what's taken place. My God, I had people this spring, this summer, Facebook pages and this and that of their lawn care business with no equipment. You had no fucking equipment, but here's this business page looking to take on customers. With what? What are you going to cut the grass with? Scissors? I mean, Jesus Christ. Wait for a second, allow yourself to get the stuff, maybe do a job or two, gain some clients, and then allow it to flourish. And again, this is just my mindset. Take it how you will. The only reason now that I post on my socials as far as my business is just to, I guess, allow people to know that you're still relevant. Because sometimes if you go quiet for so long, it's one of those like, geez, I wonder what's even going on with the business. And you want to keep that in the back of people's heads. Like, nope, still going, still afloat, still doing X, Y, Z. But some people don't post at all. And guess what? They're doing just fine. Some of the most successful people that you'll never meet, no socials, no nothing, and they're killing it, and you'll never know it. And they're not going to have showy stuff. They're not going to be dressed to the nines. But you know what? They could buy you, they could buy your house, they could buy everything cash at the drop of a hat. And they don't need this pat on the back. It's sad, I guess, what social media has done to, I'll just say, the majority of us, that we need this little fix of like, hey, look at me. Look what I did. Did I do good? Did I get your approval? And some people, it's almost like a drug. They've got to keep that going, right? They've got to keep the post flowing. They got to keep the engagement going. Just spearing off that, you'll see a lot of times people asking, what are people's thoughts on this? Or how do I go about fixing that or this? Google, YouTube, ChatGPT. There's multiple resources and tools, but sometimes I think people need that engagement, that hey, look at me factor. I don't know. I read into shit way too much. I do. But no, you're the guy that makes the move, guy or girl, I should say, that makes the moves in silence. I love that stuff. Allow your work after it is done to speak for itself. People will even speak on your behalf because it's like, wow, look what they did. But when the floodgates open, like when you first start something up and there's literally nothing there, ground zero, look at you, I'm so proud of you. I guess I could even throw myself into that category. Because after my very first podcast, I guess kind of in that category, after the first podcast, I put it onto my Facebook and was like, hey, finally launched it. Now, if you look at the numbers on my first podcast, moving up the ladder, my first podcast at like 7-8 minutes is almost at 500 views. The rest of them, it comes down to like 100, 60, 30. People lose interest, they lose traction no matter what after that initial dopamine rush. That, oh, hey, look at you, congrats to you, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I just simply did it because how else am I going to get subscribers, right? You've got to put it out there to the masses. I despise Facebook. The only thing that Facebook is good for nowadays, sadly, everything is scheduled through it. That's the only way you find out about events, period. If you didn't have Facebook, it would be very hard to know what's going on anywhere, literally in the world. Hate that about Facebook, but that's where the world has shifted. But also Marketplace. Marketplace is wonderful. That is my drug. Marketplace. It's the new age Craigslist. I wish Craigslist would make a reboot, but Craigslist got dirty towards the end. You know what I mean? And so that had to go bye-bye. But yeah. So anyway, I got a little sidetracked there. But I want I guess what I want to portray to people is it's okay to wait a second. It's okay to allow whatever it is that's going on in your life to fester to a point that people can be like, no shit, that's what you've been up to. Good for you. That's fantastic. I go back and forth with fitness posts and stuff like that. Everyone's brain is wired so differently. So I've had to really check myself when it comes to that because, again, I'm being contradictory if I'm giving people shit about posting anything about their fitness journey when I want people to be fit. I simply do. I want everyone to be healthy. That's in my life, not in my life. I want to see people succeed. But I guess for me, where the judgment side comes from is when you see people that have a repetitive day one. Fuck that. Holy Christ. Like, how, I won't say embarrassing, but how frustrating that must be to have a constant day one where you're starting over. Those of us that have been quote unquote fit, or hate this term, in shape, because let's face it, round is a shape, we're held at a standard that if we gain weight, then we're an easy target. Geez, falling off the wagon a little bit. Geez, I don't know, it's summertime and I like pizza and I like burgers and might have a drink here and there, right? But people that have a constant day one every 6 months, oh my God, you go, look at you, this and that, and whatever. Stop having day ones. Have a day 100, right? Make that happen. That'd be fucking cool. I will golf clap that shit all day long. That's the stuff that I want to see. I have a hard time getting on board with the day ones or people that never work out on a consistent basis, the word being consistent, posting a workout. Oh, cool, so you stepped foot inside the gym today. And yep, sure, chalk it up as judgmental. It is what it is. But be consistent. Not everyone has to see your move. Show people your moves after there's been this massive accomplishment. I appreciate the people that do share either like a weight loss journey or a bodybuilding journey after the fact. They show their day 1, their day 60, their day 90 after they've gotten there, right? Then it's like, holy shit. That's cool, and I commend you for that. So, yeah, I guess that's what I got for you today. I do have some cool stuff lined up that I want to talk about that's very, very passionate to me. Also, some things that I'm learning about myself and my attitude. I don't want to give any spoilers right now, but been doing a lot of learning, a lot of listening, and my trajectory is making sense to me now. So I'm enjoying that. But thank you guys yet again. This is a pleasure. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. And hey, let's prepare for August. Summer's flying. Make sure you capitalize on it and go have fun while the weather's good. And if you're someone chasing success instead of excuses, hit subscribe. This is where you want to be. Maxed Out Podcast. Thanks, everyone.